except Madden NFL football. So Madden NFL for more football, guys. This is the last stream in 8:05 right now, but we're gonna start the 8:30 game right now. But one beat the Denver Jets already played. Alright, so this is the teams who already played. Cardinals versus Minnesota. That score ended at 35-0. That was last night. Jets and Falcons. That score is 40, ended 40-3, and that's got finished like a few minutes ago. Giants and Denver, 41-10, and now we're up to here now. So this game will be, I'm thinking it might be Green Bay, I think, but Green Bay's not gonna play yet. Not yet. They might play like tomorrow or Thursday, maybe. Patriots won't play. New England Patriots won't play till Thursday. Yeah, Patriots will be playing till Thursday. It'll be Los Angeles Rams versus so it'd be Los Angeles Rams versus the Saints. Los Angeles Rams versus the Saints. This is the last game for tonight. $8:30 Saints. Alright. So Los Angeles Rams versus the Saints. The last game for tonight. 3 games. So it's 3 games for each night. Each day. So it's afternoon and nighttime. So tomorrow's Wednesday, so the Patriots won't play until Thursday. Green Bay won't play until Thursday.
Hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. 2 wide receivers will be looking to be #1 targets on the field in today's game. It's Brent's Rams going up against Cook's Saints. The opening kick is straight ahead, so it's time to turn it over to my colleagues, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis with the call. Gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Larry. As usual, the streets of the nearby French Quarter are alive as we are in downtown New Orleans at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Los Angeles Rams and the New Orleans Saints. And we say hi again, everybody. Brandon Gaudin here as we count down to kickoff. I turn to my partner, that's Charles Davis. And Charles, Larry pointed out in the open, we've got a...
Oh, you see it? Yeah, we say it's like, we're live, and we're counting down to kickoff. So it'll be 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. Game started.
The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And you get a look at Drew Brees as he trots onto the field to lead New Orleans. And, Charles, you did their game. You did Drew Brees' game in Week 14. 16-11 was the final as they fell to Tampa Bay. You probably didn't see that score in your future, did you?
No, not at all, especially coming off of the game they had against Detroit, where I believe they only scored 13 points, and Drew Brees didn't throw a touchdown.
The last game for tonight.
Typically, he bounces back really well.
Some teams playing tomorrow.
It's a real ball-hawking defense from Tampa Bay.
He's got time. Great protection. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. The headshots here are the offensive unit. And what about Brandon Cooks?
If he's not a 1,000-yard receiver every year he's healthy in the league, I'll be surprised. Came out of college wanting to be a pro, studied all the best receivers in the NFL before he even got to the league.
Back to the air on second down. It's Brees. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to lead to a third down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Brees going to try and throw on third down. Finding time. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Aaron Donald in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a fourth down. He just held on to the football too long there, Charles. That's point blank, right?
Yeah, I agree with that totally. You've got to have that internal clock that goes in your head that says either get and pick up the first down. I think he hung in there too long, and the blitz got to him.
Now the veteran punter for the Saints, Thomas Morstead, on to punt on fourth down. Deep for the Rams, Tavon Austin. Now Austin. Ooh, with a juke. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. And now Los Angeles takes the field, led by Jared Goff, the rookie, making his 4th start of that rookie campaign against the Falcons last weekend. 2 interceptions, a fumble lost. It was a tough game.
Tough game. Vic Beasley, the outside linebacker for Atlanta, is having an incredible year. He sacked him 3 times and had a strip sack and carried it into the end zone. But all's not lost when you watch Jared Goff. You see flashes of that ability that got him drafted #1. It's going to be fun to watch him progress the rest of this year as he steps in and keeps making his throws, and what he does in the offseason to get ready for 2017.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And this offense certainly hoping that a veteran wide receiver in Britt can set the tone here in this one.
And we've seen better maturity out of him as his career has gone on, but no lack of speed. He can still get deep and hurt a defense.
10 yards still left on second down.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Back to the air. Goff on second down. Caught here left side by Britt. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40.
When I watched Jared Goff on tape at Cal, I saw a guy who wasn't just a dart thrower. You know, a lot of people said, he's perfect for the West Coast offense. I always thought he could do a little bit more, and that was the reason why. He can push it downfield. He has a good, strong arm.
On 1st and 10, Goff. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. And now a look at the Saints starting defense.
Nick Fairley's a former #1 draft pick that when you get the best of him, you get elite play at the defensive tackle position.
offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. Second and 10. Goff again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Play fake here on first down. Going for it all. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Touchdown, Rams.
29 yards. And the Rams are going to take a first quarter lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
So
7-0.
And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And New Orleans gets set to take over again on offense. So they're coming off 2 losses and 2 games where they really struggled on this side of the football. 13 points in Week 13, 11 this past week.
They did not have Michael Thomas, their dynamic rookie out of Ohio State. A big body guy, runs excellent routes, makes big catches. He didn't play in the game against Tampa Bay, so who's going to pick up the slack? Well, Willie Snead did a pretty good job, 6 catches for 85 yards, but he didn't get into the end zone. And Brandon Cooks is a sensational player for them, but had a huge drop in the end zone that may have cost them the game. So they need people to step up in the absence of Michael Thomas.
Sitting at 5-8 right now with the Saints. The starters on defense here for Los Angeles.
Mark Barron entered the league as a safety, but really plays much more like a linebacker. One thing we always notice at the end of every game, his stat sheet is full.
Six yards here to go for the offense on second down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On second down, here's Breeze, going to be incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after, and it's third down. Now Breeze on third down. Surveying the field. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. And nobody was open downfield there. Looked like a pretty clear throwaway.
Yeah, definitely was that. I'm wondering why there wasn't intentional grounding. I know they're saying there's a receiver there in the area. Those darn quarterbacks, they get away with everything.
Spoken like a true defensive back, Mr. Davis.
Did that come out?
It did.
Okay.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Here's Austin. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive.
Here we go now. 3-19.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. He's going to take another shot here. And got his man complete. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
So let's go ahead and add to the difficulties of guys trying to cover receivers. They got to deal with speed, shiftiness, all that stuff. But how about when they have height and length and deep downfield? You throw the ball up in the air. That's how they uncover at the end of a route, by being able to go up over the top and make a big catch.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to go up top again. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Throwing again is gone. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kenny Brent with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Rams add on to their lead. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works? First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to them until the defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
And it's 15-0.
He just says,
So
he just
that
says,
drive, 4 plays.
he just says
And the result for the
15-0.
Rams, a touchdown.
It's 14-0. Score is 14-0.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Here's the defense for Los Angeles as they head out to set up shop. And a big reason they've got the lead here in the first half. Some of these hits we're going to see here.
Almost like they're a group of superheroes, right? Something out of a comic book. Boom, pow, biff. They are really playing well and making things happen on their side of the ball.
Taking me back to my childhood a bit.
There you go. You had a collection, didn't you?
I did. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
So 2nd down, 3 yards to go now. Ingram again. And this time he's not
The
going
flag.
anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a flag.
Holding offense.
So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
Breeze to throw on 2nd down. Brought in left side by Snead. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
The second quarter.
In the books. Plenty of scoring here already. We'll head back to New Orleans after this. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Michael Brockers in on the stop.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, but they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Now Breeze throwing on second down. Thomas has got it, complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The reception good for 7. It's third down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's fourth down.
Aaron Donald's secret, if there is one, to his play, his ability to contort his body in such a way that you can't get a good, clean block on it. He slides through holes and slides past blockers and makes plays just as we saw there.
Getting set to go again here on offense, Jared Goff trots back onto the field. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration. I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone. You throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful.
Let's go! 3-19! 3-19!
2nd and 10. Goff again. He's going to let it go again. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A gain of 32 that time. And I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot, you do that. Just put it up there, let him grab it, and he did.
And it certainly appears like a 50-50 ball, right? We always talk about that when both sides have a chance to get it, the receiver or the guy covering him. But I think the odds actually are in favor of the offense. They can see the ball coming oftentimes before the defender can get his head around. So I think that really goes to like 70-30, and they should be able to go.
He got it there. Caught here left side by Brent. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Now a play fake here on first down. Man open is Brent for a Rams touchdown. Kenny Brent on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Rams add on to their lead. And, man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Score is 21-0.
A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. On the return, here's Marcus Murphy. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Mark Barron leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
Yeah, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
On second down, Ingram. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to draw up something good here on 3rd and 13. Wonder what's in the offensive playbook on 3rd and 13. We're about to find out. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will have the highlights and analysis of this first half from our studios in Orlando.
And I have a feeling those highlights will be pretty one-sided, too.
I think you're right, partner.
Scores are 21-0.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. And this is going to be incomplete.
But no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
And this will be taken at the 13. Though it shifts past him. A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here again is the rookie Jared Goff to lead his offense back out there. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why, looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now,
he's got a man complete. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it'll be a Los Angeles 1st down.
Today's receivers in the NFL, they're the complete package nowadays. We know they can run, we know they can catch, but they have those big frames now. So oftentimes, they just out-physical guys downfield and go up and catch the football. And we saw a big gain as a result on that play.
Goff now to throw. He's going to take another. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
That was good coverage that was defeated by someone who just wanted the ball more, and it resulted in a big gain downfield.
They come out here in the eye.
Here we go. 3-19.
They go play action here on 1st down. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. He was looking to get it to Kenny Britt that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So incomplete on 1st. Let's see what 2nd down has in store.
Let's go. Blue 90.
Again, Goff. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Kenny Britt on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Rams add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Rams defense getting ready to go again. They were able to force the 3-and-out last time, led to the punt, and then led to a touchdown for their crew. So they'll be looking for a little bit more of that, Charles.
Well, I think that they created the spark with the 3-and-out. Gave a little momentum to their offense and said, all right, appreciate it, guys. And they took the ball downfield and stuck it in the end zone.
And that defense wasn't out there long. They'll be trying to keep it short here. Breeze now on first down. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. In the top part, catching the football, right? Whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs. In this case, the feet. Did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Again, we'll see the pistol here. They go play action for Ingram. Now Breeze. And this is caught on the sideline. But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it, but was not in bounds. Incomplete. Partner, to switch gears, what a capper we had to Week 14. Cowboys losing again to the Giants. And Romeo Okwara, he came up big in that game, didn't he?
He certainly did, because he replaced Jason Pierre-Paul and led the team in tackles with 8. Consistent pressure all night, had a sack. He played a great game. How about the Jets going out on the road at San Francisco, coming from way back to win? Bilal Powell, 145 yards on the ground, filling in for Matt Forte. And Matt Moore from Miami Dolphins. The numbers aren't the key. The key is he has to carry them in their playoff push with the injury to Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah, 3 big breakout players last week. Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. William Hayes in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. And Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call, because that 3rd and 1 fake and throw it over the top for a big play, that often does work. But in this situation, the pressure got to him.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one, as we send you over to our headquarters in Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, let's get straight to it. Rams take it at the 29. In traffic, Kenny Britt will make the catch. And this 4-play drive goes for a touchdown. The Rams is up now by 7. Rams have it at the 37. Goff's able to find his mark deep downfield. This play goes for a score. That puts them on top by 14. They'll line up right at the 22-yard line. Quick pass and completion is made here, and this play goes for a score. Rams go up by 21. Rams take it at the 6. The catch is made after a quick pass, and a quick 3-play drive ends with a score. That pushes the lead to 28. So that's it for us. We'll go back now to New Orleans for the start of the second half.
Okay, Larry, a fairly one-sided first half as we get set to go in the second half. This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And the Rams getting set to go now. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've...
And got his man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one goes for 36 yards.
That was good coverage, but it was an even better catch. Great job by both of them, but only one of them ultimately was the winner coming down with the football.
On first down, it's gone. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That goes for a gain of 31.
Now, that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
Here's Goff. And his throw here's incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kenny Brent from 4 yards out. And the Rams have got it on cruise control. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Goff looking to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for two in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. Caught by Snead over the middle. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got...
That's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
Breeze gives it up to Ingram. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Well, that 2nd down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now. So following the run, we'll see what they do here on 3rd down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him. On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
Another pistol look here. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. Brought in left side by Snead. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Throwing now is Breeze. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. Down here in the red zone, you know your tight end's going to be a favorite target. Couldn't hang on.
And sometimes they just have to get out of their own head because they understand how tight windows are there and how many bodies are there. And sometimes they just overthink it and don't catch the ball.
So now on 4th down, Sean Payton's going to turn it over to the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And his kick is indeed good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well,
the score is 34-3.
So it's hard to blame him.
We're at 34-3.
It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg. And they're at least trying to finish out strong.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Heading back out there now, the Saints defense. And maybe for them at this stage, it's sort of put up or shut up time. They need to stop trailing here.
Oh, I'm with you totally on that one. They've got to go out there now and put an end to what's been going on in this ball game where they've just given up points, gotten pushed around, so to speak, during this contest. They've got to find a way to end it right here.
Down the numbers. There he goes. He's at the 30. Touchdown, LA. Kenny Brent, 78 yards. And the Rams just continue to pour it on.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's going. She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
40-3.
And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5.
41-3.
Through to extend the lead. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bad.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
They go screen. This is Ingram. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Breeze to throw on second down. And his throw is incomplete. The intended target there was Tim Hightower. And it's 3rd and short. They go play action for Ingram. Now Breeze. It's complete to Flater. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
And Cooks has it over the middle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. On first down, Breeze. Snead's got it. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Here's Breeze. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field. An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Now Breeze. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Mark Ingram from 6 yards away. And the Saints are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
My old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's Mark Ingram who caps it off with a touchdown run.
The score is 41-10.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And the Rams now coming out on the field. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road. This feels pretty good.
Oh, it feels fantastic.
Check the school time is. Quarter time. What time clock anyway?
Get a road victory in the NFL. That's a big
41-10.
This convincingly, that just tears up the script that every home team has, which is nobody comes into our house and pushes us around. They took care of business today.
Yeah, they pushed around, and now the final stages of this one. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
They come out here in the eye. Throwing now, Goff. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
But right now, maybe they're just looking at it from a fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
He's going to go up top again. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
The Giants game ends at 41-10. Probably will end with the same thing, or it might try to get a touchdown. Something different. Let's see what we do.
When you got a guy over 150 yards, keep chucking it deep to him, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can get it to him short, and he can make plays that way. But I like what you just said. Throw it to him deep and get it in a big chunk.
But incomplete on that try. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch.
It's probably 41-10.
I mean, the whole team is
That game when the Giants ended.
His offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone
The last game.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with a football.
22 seconds left till we end the game. To get the game ends anyway. Third and 10.
Saints with an extra defensive back here on third on the field.
Could they blitz?
Here's Goff. And almost intercepted. Would have been a huge pick in the end zone, but as it stands, that brings up fourth.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive.
We're-
He had a chance there.
We're going for it.
Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play
On
offense.
fourth
They
down.
come out here in the eye. On fourth down, Goff. And give him
We got it.
another 6. It's caught for a
We got it.
touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, this game is definitely over.
47
but
to
we do
10.
know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add
And we're
any
gonna
more
try
right
to
now.
go-
I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner.
Oh, what the fuck happening?
The movement on the field stands.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts.
Went for an extra 2 pointers.
Goff looking to throw. And it's incomplete, but a
Flag.
down here, so hang on. Let's see
It's
what
still
we got.
47 to 10. 13 seconds.
Holding. Defense.
So the defensive holding penalty here, Charles.
You get outside of 5 yards downfield, and you get grabby with an offensive player.
Could be 48 to 10. They went for a field goal.
A while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
48 to 10.
So that drive takes
13
them down the field in
seconds.
8 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Now after the touchdown, it's
Los Angeles had a big win.
away.
It's 48 to 10.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run
13
back
seconds
here. This will be a
still.
touchback, and it comes out to the
The
25
clock didn't run yet. It's about to.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. So a nice job to break
6,
the 1 tackle,
5,
but not much
4,
daylight after that
3,
as he's
2,
brought down.
1. Run out.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And
Yeah. The game ended.
put those points up every
But-
week, just keep winning.
The Rams
Accept them, won't
take
they?
the win. One win
Much
for
easier.
Rams so
They're
far.
scoring that many points allows them to play with a
And
totally
the
different
strain
style.
is not until an hour. It's all 54 minutes. It'd be like 55 seconds. be 55 minutes long. 55 minutes long. Alright guys, hope you like it, subscribe if you're new, and peace. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow for awesome streams and more. And football too. So see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.